We are at the Crater of Diamonds State Park Museum, and they have excellent exhibits here that tell the history of finding diamonds in Arkansas, right here at the site now known as Crater of Diamonds State Park. When the park first opened, they actually used this set of balancing scales, because my first 10 diamonds were weighed on that balancing scale, the big one there. And they were very accurate, but they've gone to digital scales now. They have a great timeline in here, and when you come to the Crater of Diamonds State Park, be sure to see the 210 diamonds on display here. You can see the white, yellow, and brown diamonds. You get examples of what they look like, uncut, unpolished. That's how they come out of the ground. They've got other great exhibits here as well. But what I want to draw your attention to today is something unique. It's down here low. We'll have to scooch down to take a look at it. And you might wonder, what are we even looking at here? Well, this was a pipe from 1907. Diamonds were first found here by John Huddleston in August of 1906. And by 1907, a diamond corporation had been formed, and they wanted to process for diamonds, and you need water is an essential element to find diamonds, to separate it from the dirt. So they set up a pump at the Little Missouri River nearby, and the only pipe they had 113 years ago was a wood lath pipe. See these wooden staves? It's kind of like whiskey barrel technology, and they are bound together with coils of wire. I'm sorry for the reflection here, but these old wooden pipe, probably cypress, held up really well to the water and didn't rot because, as I say, 113 years later, it's still intact, still in good shape. My friends David Anderson and Billy Moore and I, Glenn Worthington, dug this up in the southern portion of the diamond search field, the Pigpen area. We dug a deep hole down to it. Then we took a handsaw and cut that in two, because no power tools are allowed on the diamond search field. We hand-sawed that in two. We took turns cutting, and then we took bolt cutters and snipped the wire, and we took this out and donated it to the Crater of Diamonds Museum. But the reason this is important to me in particular is I found my largest diamond under that pipe. This is the section of pipe on the front cover of Gold Prospector magazine, and that's me kneeling down pointing to it. David Anderson took the picture. We were digging, and I said, hey, let's get a picture of this intact before we cut it out. And the reason this is so significant to me, I found my largest diamond to date underneath that pipe. I called it the brown rice diamond. This is my 204 karat yellow flawless Easter sunrise diamond, but I called this the brown rice diamond. It weighed 2.13 carats when I found it, but it kind of lacked luster. It wasn't as normally brilliant and lustrous as most diamonds, so we had it cut, and it cut to this 1.21 carat marquee. And the editor of Gold Prospector magazine liked it so well, she put an 8-inch photo of the cut brown rice diamond in the magazine. So this is an interesting piece of history, this pipe. One thing I want to tell about it, okay, you've got a wood lath pipe with coils of wire holding the lath together. But how do you couple the joints of pipe? Remember, this was under pressure. This was not a drain pipe. It was a water pressure pipe pumping water from the river. And this is the coupling, and that's why we wanted this piece cut out. It's just wood lath that's a little bigger, than the pipe. The pipe is 6-inch inside diameter, and this coupling is 8-inch inside diameter. And the pieces are tongue and grooved, and they lock together so that it'll hold the water pressure. And when we dug it up and cut it in two, it was still holding water. It still had water in it after all those years. And after pumping the water up, they used hydraulic sluicing to wash the field. And here's the nozzle, that 6-inch pipe neck down to, this is probably 3-inch. I think this is cast iron. And this is probably 1.5 inches inside diameter here. So your pressure greatly increased, and you could wash the field with it. And here's a picture of them in the museum here, pressure washing the field using that hydraulic sluice. And here's a picture of Lee Wagner. He's standing straddle a piece of this wood lath piping. It was old at that time. This was probably taken in early 1930s. See how it was laying on top of the ground? Well, when we dug up the pipe, it was 6 feet deep. Because they had washed so much material in on top of it, it buried the pipe. And like I say, I found my largest diamond right under that pipe. So there's an example of it out in the field. Here's another picture of them pressure washing, hydraulic sluicing, washing the ore, and they washed it down into a long sluice. And they found diamonds that way, but a lot of diamonds went past it, including my 2.13 carat brown rice diamond went past it. So anyway, if you come to the Crater of Diamonds, look for this old pipe. It's kind of an interesting piece, and I'm just proud my friends and I were able to find it, recover it, and donate it to the museum here. Interesting piece of history.